Welcome to my daily live stream. I'm mayohosko. Thank you so much for watching. We are back in the Lego City because I am gearing up for the next Mayo City update video on Sunday, Monday, because that's going to be the last Sunday, Monday of the month. So I got to get full steam ahead in finishing some of the buildings that I want to rebuild to get into the city. So I thought, you know what, why not do another city stream? Because for those who don't know, on Wednesday nights, I go live 2 hours earlier, and then I go spend when I would normally go live on my channel to go live with my friends instead, because I have fun with them over on the Clicking Cliff channel. And so if I'm not busy at this time, then I like to come into the city and just talk about things. But specifically today, because this is crunch time for the Lego City. This is crunch time. I have to get that city update out. And I'm kind of excited for some things that I've been working on. So hopefully there'll be some people in the chat. Also, I saw that someone of royalty to me watched one of my live streams on the replay. Someone must have told them about something that I did in my last Lego City live stream. Yeah, so we'll have to see about that. I'm going to have to ask them about that when I next see them in real life. Yeah, because awesome stuff going on in the city. Yeah, so I'm just doing some odd jobs around here, trying to catch up with stuff on YouTube, getting through a lot of that, and want to set myself up so that we can have some good, so that while I'm listening to podcasts, live streams, and drama videos later, have that stuff on in the background while we're working on projects in the Lego City. So if you're new to the mayohosko channel, please smash that subscribe button and smash the like button. There's lots of good stuff going on in the Lego City. And right now I'm home alone, and I'm going to be home alone for the next 6 days or so, because both of my parents are over at my father's house 100 miles away, and my sister flew out to the middle of the country. No, sorry. My sister drove there yesterday, and I think they're all driving to the middle of the country today, so they're gonna enjoy some quality time in the middle of the country. I'm still at home because I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do, and I'm going to enjoy my staycation. So let's see who's in the chat. So we have Owen. We got Owen, Copper, Candy, Hoarder, and Tommy. Good to see everyone. Yeah, so it's so you guys remembered that on Wednesday nights I go live 2 hours earlier than when I normally do. So some things going on in the city. Not really much since I last did a city update a type live stream, but what I will say is that I've been looking around some of the sidewalks that need more of the light tan tile work, and I decided that it's more so at the back of the city, and there's some spots. So what I'm going to try do is I'm going to try and reach over today and see if we can apply some of these light tan pieces over there. And I'm happy to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about in the chat. So I'm going to go do that, and who knows, maybe we can have some good conversations going. So there's one road base plate in particular which needs some attention. So I'm gonna have to move some vehicles out of the way so that I can reach back here. Oh, I think I saw Alexandria. Yeah. Hey, hey. I don't know what that means, Owen. Yeah, let me try and reach over here so we can apply some of this stuff. Actually, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to move 2 buildings out of the way so that I don't knock anything over. So let me get this out. 10. This is the brick bank modular. If we can get this in. Ugh. Yo, Cliff. Welcome to my Wednesday night live stream 2 hours earlier than when I normally go. And I told the viewers at the start, the reason why I go live 2 hours earlier on Wednesday nights is because I like to hang out with you guys when I normally go live. So yeah, let me get the brick bank out of the city. And also, someone must have been moving some boxes because at the door of the garage, they left me 2 more shoe boxes. And I can never get too many boxes for storing stuff. So thanks to my family for 2 more shoe boxes. There's an Adidas shoe box and a generic brown shoe box around here somewhere. I know that some of you guys store your pieces in shoe boxes, so they can come in. So I think shoe boxes are some of the best ways for storing bulk quantities of Lego and some of the big bricks as well. Let me move the waste complex out. Okay, we got that moved out. Also long time no see, Heather. Welcome back to the mayohosko channel. And also we finally fixed Streamlabs. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but it's fixed. I've been trying to fix that for 3 months now, and it took logging out and then logging back in again for it to be working, so people can earn their jars again. So the next time we do a giveaway on the mayohosko channel, people can be accruing their jars to use as currency to buy tickets to enter the giveaway whenever the next time we do a giveaway on the mayohosko channel. So everyone watching right now is earning their jars, 1 jar every 5 minutes. And the more 5-minute increments of my live streams you watch, the more you'll get, and you can see where you rank if you use some of the commands. And the longer you watch, the more jars you get. The more jars you get, the more tickets you can buy to enter giveaways on the mayohosko channel. What else is going on? Because some people were saying stuff. Copper says, when you were in Chicago, did you try the homestyle ranch? No, I didn't. The only ranch I've ever had was whatever Pizza Hut sells and whatever Subway sells, which are both really nice. Really nice. So no would be my answer. Also, hello, Billing. Who else is out there? Yeah, the 24-hour live stream was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. Had a lot of fun. And I'm working on another Instagram reel, which will be in collaboration with someone who made some custom music a while ago. So expect to see that coming out on my Instagram on the weekend sometime. Yeah, said that. Wait, what? I don't know what that means, Alexandria. Billy says we can get our jars too. They aren't shoebox tins. No, they're not. Jars is the currency of the Streamlabs points I have. I can see your comments, Alexandria. StreamYard still shows that you're blue and you've got the wrench, even though on YouTube's end they change it to a shield. Yeah, maybe it's a glitch in the system because on my end you're still a mod. because Alexandria is one of the most trusted people I've ever met on YouTube. Also, like I said previously, I prefer if people use the term dubs instead of just the W in the chat. Thank you very much. Yeah, it must be a glitch because I would never unmod you. Anyway, let's get back and let's see if we can put some of these tiles in. So I did take someone's advice of trying to set up a crash between the soapbox races and the Mario Kart races, and I decided to put some of the balloons in between there. And a detail I will reveal ahead of the city update is that there is a crash. There is a crash, and I'll try to get close up if I can in that. I got to remind myself to film a close up of that crash scene. Okay, so I've got those buildings out the way. Now it'll be easy to apply some of this stuff. And that the road where I'm putting this on is on a one of the second generation roads with the bike lane on the sides and only 7 studs, not 9 studs, either side of the road. Yeah, and I need to find some 2x2 parabola dishes to put underneath 2 of these balloons. Need to do that sometime later. But yeah, one of the things I identified and needed to change was to fix this road, make it look a little bit more polished on the side. So that's the amendment we're making right now. Because as I've said on previous times where I've done these city update type streams, is pretty much every day I just walk into the garage and I just stand and stare at the city. Sometimes I do it a couple times a day when I'm walking around the house, and I just stop and think to myself, just by seeing what I've already constructed in the city, what things need to be done, because it's easy for me to forget that I need to do some projects given the laundry list of projects that I want to do for the Lego sitting. If I'm not constantly seeing it and remembering stuff I need to do, because I've got a laundry list of projects, most of which I want to do, and some of which the viewers suggested I do. And I need to create better documentation of exact things I want to do in the city, and include as a subcategory in that documentation whatever the viewers have suggested, because the viewers have been a big influence on the stuff that I've done in the sitting. So I want to thank the viewers who have given me suggestions for stuff over the years. And if you have suggested stuff to me and you've seen the fruits of the labor of your suggestions when you've watched my city updates, then you know who you are and you can pat yourself on the back. You can give yourself a round of applause. Almost done putting these jumpers on. Decided to use jumpers on this section. Some places I do put the plates next to the tiles, but because this is only a 2-stud wide walkway, decided to use the jumpers. Because once upon a time I didn't have a big stock of just the jumpers, so I mixed in some of the 2x2 Light 10 plates and tiles, because if you put the 2x2 plates and tiles next to each other, you can still get some rotation of the minifigure and not just have it standing at a 90-degree angle, which is one of the reasons why I prefer to use the jumpers over just the plates or just the tiles, because if you use just the plates, then you can only stand minifigures at 90-degree angles, but you can stand them up without having the threat of them being knocked over if there's a sudden gust of wind, or you breathe on it, or there's air conditioning, or you sneeze on it. However, if you just use the tiles, that makes things look more smoother, but you can't. But it's very easy to keep minifigures upright. So I think using the 2x2 jumpers is the best hybrid between it looking somewhat realistic, but also being robust for the minifigures at the same time. Okay, what's everyone saying? Lots of people have said a lot of stuff. People gambling with their jars. You can do that again! Hooray! Okay, so other people are experiencing that glitch as well, confirmed by Candy. But some people, it's not. So maybe it might depend on which devices people are using upon where that glitch is being presented. It went from a blue wrench to a blue shield. Yeah, there must be some technical difficulties. Hello, Glitter with food Sadie. I saw you on some other people's in some other people's live stream chats today. So you must be a new subscriber to the mayohosko channel. Welcome. Yeah, we were watching Odelay's stream and Candy's stream. Candy's here right now. I wonder where Odelay is right now. I'm doing fantastic because we've got a bunch of awesome people in the chat right now. Hoarder says, with Brixie selling the warehouse, Cliff has a potential to be the biggest city. I think some people like Alex Nunes might have that claim to fame again. Once upon a time, Mark Cotter probably had that claim to fame, but then he stopped being as active, so Alex Nunes ranked up there. But Brickcraft can probably give most people a run for their money as well. He has a fantastic sitting. Hey, Super Cubway, streamers for life. Exactly. Hello. Yeah, I'm not sure which you guys prefer, wrenches or shields for moderators. What do you guys prefer? Some people showing their support for the wrench. Hey, hello, Roaming Briggs. Yeah, I know it's earlier in India than what it is for me right now. Yeah, so we did that little bit of repair on the roads. Now let's get some of this back. I'm going to take these balloons out of the city so I remind myself to put some regular dishes. Okay, let's get the brick bank back into the city. Okay, because eventually I'm going to be taking the brick bank out of the city entirely, but while I haven't put anything where it currently is, why not keep it in the city until I'm ready to make use of that real estate? And for whatever reason, I decided to put some of the Lego Movie 2 characters on this roof here. So let's put this back into the city. It's a little bit flimsy because I don't have it on a base plate right now. I need to do a lot of heavy modifications to this. Oh my god. didn't even. That's yeah. If I rest it on that base plate, I need to fix a lot of that stuff later. Yeah. You know, I'll take you guys to where I've got the Tintin rocket real quickly. We'll get it to add it in the city. So I'm going to turn my camera off and let's go get the Tintin rocket, because that was Johnny G's suggestion, and I thought it would be funny as a gag for this city update and this city update only. So that will be featured in the city update video that'll come out this Sunday, Monday. I need to film that video over the weekend and get some of my friends' sets modified to put back into the city. Let me just put this rocket down and turn the camera back on. Okay. Yeah, so here is the Tintin rocket. We built this on my 24-hour live stream. And let me put this parked back on the side of the street. Now, I don't know where the Tintin rocket is going to go in its proper location for the city update, but for the time being, if I move some of this stuff out of the way, I'm going to put the Tintin rocket parked right here. It's going to stay right here for now. I'll probably move it before the city update video. Yeah. Yeah, so is there anything that you guys want to talk about? Because that's really all I needed to say. Oh, crap. Let me check something quickly. Oh, I forgot. I was too busy talking, and I forgot to do something really quickly. You wish to see Lego City more clearly. Well, that's because the free StreamYard only lets you film at 720p. I upload all of my videos in 4K. Did I like to build it? Yes, I did. I think the Tintin rocket was an interesting mix of Technic on the inside and curved tiles on the outside, because you build the fuselage is mainly a combination of a Technic stronghold, and then they use a combination of Technic bricks and Sonata bricks for studs on the side attachment, and then you get this really nice smooth checkerboard pattern. Yeah, because I don't build a lot of Technic sets, and I don't build a lot of a spacecraft either. So yeah, so it was a different experience for me, and most of the other spacecraft I built in the past was actual space sets, not the NASA sets that's more adult oriented. Yeah, so it was I mean, it's not the greatest looking set in the world, but for what it is, trying to represent the source material from the Adventures of Tintin Destination Moon, I think it does a pretty good job. It looks accurate from the comics of what I remember, and the only reason I got it is because I grew up reading Adventures of Tintin Destination Moon. I don't care about the minifigures. I just know how iconic this rocket is in the Tintin comic universe. So yeah, got 5 more minutes to go. What are people saying? Hortus says the rocket has 8x8 round red plate if it was changed with two 4x8 half circles, would it hold together the same? Well, it has a mix of the fully round and the half round stuff. And also for the side, for these side things right here, I think they're half 6x6s. So that means 3x6 for the side for these side parts. So, I mean, I'm not sure about how different fractions of pieces would impact it, but I think it's. I mean, I can shake this around without it falling apart. Now I can hear rattling inside here, but I can shake it pretty hard, and like this section isn't going to come apart. These panels aren't going to come apart, which is why I think the build techniques are robust enough to hold everything together. Yeah, you're gonna be working on that lawn. You're gonna be restoring lawnmowers the whole summer, aren't you, Billy? And you got Lego on clearance. Nice. It's always good to get stuff on clearance. Yeah, so that's good. Also, hello, Andrew Boygayo, a Great Lego City. It is. I'm uploading an official Mayo City update video this Sunday, Monday. So if you subscribe to the mayohosko channel and turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified of whenever I upload that video. And I have a playlist on my channel that has all of the city updates in that. So the video at the end of this weekend will be for the month of July 2026. And also another project I'd like to get done now that I'm home alone is I do want to film something of the train running underneath the bridge, because I caught that on my live stream when I did that, but I want to set up a circle of track so I can actually show that off, which would mean, and I'll have to do that after I film the city update, because I got one of the bridges back there in the city that I want to combine with the other bridge, and then make a little scene out of that, maybe turn that into an Instagram reel as well. Yeah, I know you have a whole bunch of red pieces that you're buying for the B-Wing mock. Would be perfect on top of a restaurant like Space Burgers. Well, I have seen people getting that 1950s architecture vibes from this Tintin set, because the Adventures of Tintin was written around that time. Most likely, you have a bin of Lego outside for building Lego once fall gets there. Yeah, so it's like the interactions we've had Billy, is like you're trying to get the lawnmower stuff done while it's maybe hotter, but the lighting is better, and then when it gets cooler, then work on your Lego projects when you maybe don't need as much light, is kind of the gist I've been getting from what you've been telling me. Because like there are some things I can only do when there's perfect light outside, but there's some things I don't want to do if it's too hot or too cold. So, and Mother Nature is a balancing act after all. Yeah. So if anyone has any last minute words, speak now or forever may you hold your peace until my next live stream, because we're going to end soon, so that I can go hang out with my friends backstage. Yeah, people stop buying mowers once fall gets here. Okay, yeah, so you're working to a quota with your schedule then. I get that. Anyway, thank you for watching this live stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I'll see you on my next live stream tomorrow at my normal time, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.